Hello, my name is Arnold, and you're welcome to my YouTube channel Point to Pro, where we take you from beginner level in chess to advanced level. Today we'll continue our series on basic chess concept. We're talking about promotion. We did talk about castling and en passant. Today, our topic will be on promotion. Like, subscribe, and share this video. Let's get right into it. When a pawn reaches the opposite side of a board, it can be promoted to any piece except a king. Normally, chess players chooses to promote their pawn to a queen because that's the most powerful of all the chess pieces. Theoretically, if all of your pawns made it to the other side of the board without being captured, you could actually have a total of 9 queens on your side. However, in some situations, a player may choose to promote his pawn to a piece other than the queen. This is called under promotion. In the following example, when white's pawn reaches f8, he chooses to promote it to a knight, thereby achieving checkmate. Black king is on check, and this is a checkmate. So white chooses to honor promote to a knight instead of a queen. Because of promotion, an opponent pawn that is unopposed is dangerous threat. Here the white king, in the next example, the white king is too far away from the black pawn. Black can now win this game with ease. So in chess, uh, and if your opponent pawn is unopposed and is going queen, it's very dangerous. Some players always tell you that keep it on lock and keys. Remember, only pawns can be promoted. This makes pawn more valuable than they seems at first glance. A promotion can instantly change the balance of power in a game. Now let's go over some drills so that we solidify the concept of promotion. In this drill, it's white to move. Which pawn should white promote first? The pawn on h5 or the pawn on d5? Should white promote this pawn first or this pawn? Now, if white promote the d pawn, the black rook will capture it. When white promote the h pawn, the bishop cannot capture it. So the best pawn that white should promote should be the h pawn. H pawn, he should promote the h pawn. He can choose a queen, or he could only promote to rook, knight, or bishop. Black to move. In this setup, which pawn should black promote first? Should black promote the d pawn or the pawn on the g5? If black promotes the d pawn, d8 or d1, this square is under attack from the white knight, and so white will capture the promoted piece. It would be preferable that black promote the g pawn, which is safe, g1. He could choose a queen or honor promote to a rook, a knight, or a bishop. So g pawn will be the safest bet. In this setup, it's white to move and promote. Which piece should he promote to? Yeah, he should promote to queen. If he promotes to queen, the black king will be on a check, and this will be a checkmate. In this setup, it's black to move. Which piece should he promote to? He will capture this knight. That will be a promotion as well. But then it will be captured by the rook. So it's better he move forward to c1. But which piece should he promote to? To promote to queen, rook, knight, or bishop? He should promote to knight. And then the white king will be checkmated. c1, knight. White king will be checkmated. So he should only promote to a knight. In this setup, it's white to move. To which piece should he promote to? Obviously, queen. c8, queen. King will be on check. So he should promote to a queen. In this setup, it's white to move. To which piece should he promote to? He can promote to a queen, then black will have a queen, and white will have a queen. Or he could only promote to a knight, d8 knight, and then the king will be on a check, and then the knight will capture the black queen. We call this a fork. We'll be learning more about this chess concept very shortly. So he should only promote to a knight, and then he will capture the black queen and have a extra pawn to queen and win the game. So he should only promote to a knight. In this setup, it's black to move and to promote. Which piece should he promote to? In this setup, he should only promote to a knight, and then the king will be checkmated because the king cannot move to h1, neither to g2 because of the bishop. So black should only promote to a knight. In this setup, it's white to move. Which pawn should he promote first? The pawn on d7 or the pawn on G7. If he promotes the pawn on D7, it will be captured by the knight. So the pawn to be promoted is the pawn on G7, and he should promote to a queen, because this square is safe. White to move. Can the black king stop the pawn from queening? No, I don't think so. If black king was in the square, then he could stop the white pawn from queening. White to move. The white piece should white promote. Now, in this setup, white a white promote to a queen, it will be a stalemate. It will be a draw game. We'll talk more about stalemate and another chess concept. So white should promote to a bishop or a knight. He should honor promote in this situation. He should honor promote, or else the game will be a draw game. Thanks for your time on this video for promotion. Join me on our next chess concept video where we'll be talking about piece value. Like, subscribe, and share this video. See you next time.